I'm Terri Olson, and my company name is OE Construction, and my title would be many things. I'm an owner of CFO, and I think people will call me the Chief Problem Solver. So it's kind of a long, windy road in how I ended up in the construction industry specifically. I started out in electronics in the old days, working for a family company. And from there, I found out I was really good at fixing stuff and figuring out problems. From there, I got into the first technology in the microcomputer industry, and there were very few women at the time. Earned my way through that process. Went on to form my own company in technical training, both software and hardware, for many, many years. And along the way, I raised a couple kids, and one of them was extremely passionate about construction, had his own company in junior high and high school. He was out building dog houses and garages. And from there, he actually in high school went to work for a general contractor as a field engineer, fell in love with dirt, fell in love with laying pipe and all kinds of fun stuff, and went on at 19 to form his own construction company, which was OE. And from there, he was moving dirt and laying pipe on the commercial side of the business, building large hotels, multifamily, offices, schools, and so forth. He learned early on that it was going to take additional capital because we run a lot of very large and expensive equipment. And he also understood that he didn't have enough depth on the backside, which was all the paperwork, all the legal, the accounting, the process procedure, and the zillions of other pieces of information that he needed to capture and to report on. So he came to me. I had been semi-retired. I was consulting in technology and software at the time. And I, at the time, said, "You've got to be kidding me. I don't want to own a construction company." And this was about 13 years ago. And he convinced me, along with my family, I should do it. So I started helping him on the backside, building all of his technology and his systems. And then soon after, I was a large investor. And once I was in, I was in. And I haven't looked back. I love it. And it's not that different, actually, than building a technology-based company, just different type of work, but same challenges, same rewards. It's just an ongoing process. There's never a dull day. The best part of my job, in my opinion, is building teams. I love it, and that's probably why I am an entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur. I love figuring out puzzles, whether it's people or systems or process, but most importantly, people, and learning and developing the skill to build great teams, recognizing talents, figuring out how we can win or excel or exceed our expectations. That to me is the most meaningful, and that we're taking ideas and we're turning them into action and making things happen on hopefully a small scale all the way to a large scale. The most important advice I'd probably give young women about any type of career would be, well, number one, don't give up. Number two, don't settle. But most importantly, don't think that the decision you make at, say, 18, 19, 20 is a lifelong decision, right? Isn't it about change? Isn't it about evolving, gathering knowledge, discovering opportunities? And it's never too early or too late. Switch directions. There's nothing wrong with that. And I hear messages all the time, well, you're going to be an accountant, you're going to be an attorney, you're going to do this. Who says? Can't you do more than one type of career? I mean, if you look at my career path, I've changed careers a few times, and each one had its own challenges and its own learning curve, but just don't get stuck in a rut. Imagine the possibilities. Don't let others tell you you can't do it. Be confident, be firm, learn everything you can, pay attention, ask questions. Don't forget, and be a good listener. Those are some really important attributes that I look for when I talk to young people.